happening right now. A somber procession carrying the body of Deptford police officer Bobby Shisler in the honorable transfer to Boucher Funeral Home in New Jersey. It's been traveling from Philadelphia to Deptford, New Jersey. Let's get you out live here now. We've been following this from the very beginning. It left the medical examiner's office in Philadelphia in the Spring Gardens section of the city. It's now heading over the Ben Franklin Parkway. You can see the honor guard units there right alongside the hearse. Again, this honorable transfer of this fallen police officer, 27-year-old Bobby Shisler, the first line of death death that is in the line of duty for any Deptford Police Department. So that is what we're seeing right now, a very somber procession there across the Ben Franklin Bridge. This is a 14-mile trek, about 25 minutes or so we understand it will likely take. As roads are being closed, his body again will be transferred to the Boucher Funeral Home in Deptford, New Jersey. We're still awaiting exact funeral arrangements. Of course, we're going to stay on top of this and bring you live coverage here from the chopper and on the ground as well. Right now, speaking of on the ground, that is where we're going to find Jasmine Payoute. She is at the funeral home. We can see lots of activity there behind you, Jasmine. Lots of community members coming out to show their support for this fallen hero.
Natasha, good morning. That's right. A big show of support here as people wait for the officer's body to arrive at Boucher Funeral Home from the Philadelphia Medical Examiner's Office, as you mentioned. And I want to show you just how many people showed up. You can see just the line that stretches all the way down this sidewalk. People have been out here for some time now just showing their support. And this isn't the first time they have come out to show support to this officer. We've been following this since that officer was injured in a shooting in March. There have been fundraisers since then, other things to honor that officer since then. Today, no different. You can see them again here. There's also a lot of different law department enforcement agencies. We have the Deptford Police Department, of course, the Washington Township Police Department, Camden County Police Department, Gloucester County SWAT is here. All of them here to show their support to a fellow officer. Again, they're now headed, we can see Chopper 3, see the procession crossing the bridge here as they make their way to the Boucher Funeral Home from the Philadelphia Medical Examiner's Office. Now, we are currently on Delsey Drive for anyone who still wants to come here before the procession gets to the Boucher Funeral Home. According to the department, anyone who would like to see this should line up on Delsey Drive between Cooper Street and Herman Avenue anytime after 9:45 this morning. But as we mentioned, people have been already lining up, so you can come now if you are watching this broadcast. Delsey Drive will be blocked off between Cooper Street and Brenner Drive for about 45 minutes. Now, just some background on the officer. We know that he died Sunday after spending nearly 2 months in the hospital. Officials say he was shot by a suspect after an exchange of gunfire March 10th. He was in the hospital, First Cooper University Hospital, before being transferred to University of Penn Hospital. Everyone hoping for the best. In this case, that's not what happened here, as the officer died Sunday. The community attempting to show their support to his family, to people who knew him. We spoke to people who went to school with him, who described that officer as just a caring person who died too soon. Again, that procession headed here, should be here in about 25 minutes or so. We will continue to record this and bring this live to you here on CBS News Philadelphia. But Natasha, for now, I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Yeah, very, very somber day today, as we can imagine, out there in New Jersey. From Philadelphia to New Jersey, we can see the officers there lined up behind you, awaiting this procession. Again, it's about a 14-mile trek from Philadelphia to Deptford, New Jersey, where the hearse will be arriving at Boucher Funeral Home, which is where you saw our Jasmine Payoute just a short time ago. You can see the honor guards there involved in this honorable transfer here of the first line of duty death for the Deptford Police Department. Many New Jersey police departments are already lined up there and awaiting the arrival of this procession, as you can see there outside of the Boucher Funeral Home in Deptford, New Jersey. Chopper 3 will be following this throughout its entirety, and our Jasmine Payoute, of course, will be there as well to bring us the very latest.